Hi, this is the original jewelry cleaning system. Here's the polish, and here's the gem cleaner, the blue liquid. There's some clean water. You'll also find a jewelry cleaning brush is ideal to help, and a little resealable tub so you can reuse your blue liquid on your gemstones more than once. Now, I've got a little idea here. I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to cover this ring with some blue tape on one portion for the polishing. Here's a before shot. So I'll cover it over, a little bit on either side, and at the end I'll cut to some close-ups with my still camera to show you the result, and hopefully the experiment will work and it'll be something easy enough to photograph. So start with the first stage. With the jewelry cleaning system, the best way to start is with your polish. This is a gold and silver polish. It's good for all precious metals, platinum, palladium. I've used it on other items around the house, but not intended for that, so stick to your jewellery. You only need to apply a little bit sparingly, just to the surface. And then get a clean, ordinary facial tissue and give a good firm rub. That helps get the polish down into any little microscopic scratches from wear and tear and get that tarnish out. Look at that black stuff. Apply a little bit more polish. You can do this 2, 3, 4 times if you like. It'll get a really good result. Once you've started to see a little bit less of the tarnish appear on the tissue, then you'll find that you can move on to another section. Now I'm applying a third time. Notice it's just a little dab. The important part is a firm rub, and now I've shifted to a slightly brisker, lighter rub. And I'll work on another section. You can probably even see the difference there. I'm trying not to rub away the blue tape. Good firm pressure, making sure you can get into those rails. Wow, look at that tarnish there. That's closer to the bottom of the ring. And that would be the part that rubs up against the inside of my finger. Your jewelry gets all sorts of the acids and oils from your skin, little bits of salt, perspiration. Probably one of the most unpleasant thoughts is all the dead skin and bacteria. Ooh, look at that you can get under your ring, and makeup and hand cream. Now look at that difference. You can see there's already a difference. I'll just wipe away that polish just a little bit and try not to polish it, but you can see it's more brassy. I'll just move up closer to my phone camera here. Please excuse, I'm just balancing it, so I'm trying to do it by myself. Look at that, you can see that difference there. I'll cut to a close-up later of this with my still camera, so it's a little easier to see. So you can see it's got the golden luster there, as opposed to the other area which looks more brassy. Yes, you can see that there. Now I'm going to go through the rest of the ring and polish it up for you. This is my own pinky ring. I've had it for quite a few years. I don't always wear it, and I haven't worn it for quite a little while, and ooh, look at that tarnish. There we go, it's starting to come up now. You'll only need about 2 or 3 minutes for an ordinary ring of polishing to get quite a good job. Now I'm going to put a bit of the blue liquid into this jar that can be resealed, just enough to cover it, and let it soak just for a moment or two. It's best to leave it for about 5 minutes or more. However, I've left things in for months by accident because I have designed jewelry for other people, manufactured things, and occasionally you'll have a piece that's being cleaned up, something that you're working on, and you'll put it in there and then forget about it. And I've brought it out months later and it's been perfectly fine. But I find, honestly, a few minutes or even overnight will get all the grease and oil off. Now I'm going to use the brush to scoop it out. My fingers are too big. A little bit of a dab of the blue, back on the brush and rub it over your gems. Now, very important that you pay attention to the backs of your gemstones. The backs of your gemstones are what reflect the light back to your eyes. So I'm going to get into those in a second. Here we go. Just get on the inside at the back. Rinse off any extra so I can just see where I'm getting into. And you want to flip the ring around to get into the different sides of the ring. Just rub the brush through there, a little bit of a swish, sort of massage it around, a little tickle in the back. There we go. Now this ring's very well made and I've had it for a while, but I recommend also that you check your settings. It's a good opportunity to do so when you're cleaning your rings, and if it needs to be fixed up, then you can take it to a jeweler to get them to check your settings. I've taken it out of the water and I'm just using again ordinary facial tissue, and have a look at this result. How much better is that? There's before. And here's after. Look at the difference in the luster, no brassiness. Now on that portion that was under the blue tape, with the way the light fell on it, I couldn't easily show you the difference between the polished and unpolished, so with a cotton bud I polished half, the right half, and left the left half unpolished. Have a look at the line, you can clearly see the difference. And here's the fully polished ring one more time, dipped again in the blue liquid. And look at that result. It really is amazing. You can get a professional quality finish anytime you like at home and almost instantly brighten up those gems. That's the original jewelry cleaning system. It's great stuff.